Hello guys, and welcome. I'm here in Asheville, North Carolina, and I'm going to give you a little room tour here of where I'm staying. It's called the Foundry Hotel. It's in like a historic building in downtown Asheville, North Carolina. And so check it out, guys. So this is the room here. It's a little on the fancy side here. It's definitely a more upscale type of hotel. So in here we have a fancy coffee maker, an espresso machine, and got the little the pods here. This is really good coffee. I tried one this morning, and amazing coffee, especially for a hotel type of complimentary coffee that you get in your room. It was really good. And then so we got the beds here. Staying with my brother. This is my bed here, and you got the usual, the TV, nice big TV, little desk area here, little sitting lounge area. And another cool part of this hotel room is the curtains. So they give you this nifty little remote here, and this controls the curtains here. So so it's got two different channels. So channel 1 opens up the gray ones here. So you just press this button right here. And boom, opens up your curtains, bring in the nice light in the morning during the daytime. Got a beautiful view here of the courtyard area of the hotel. And then if we do the next one, channel 2, opens up the white ones, and then give you a peek of our view here. So this is the other part of the hotel. There's a lounge area in that building, and then in that building right there is where the restaurant is. I ate there for breakfast in the morning, really good breakfast. And then this is it right here. So yeah, that's a little tour of our room here that we're staying at the Foundry Hotel in downtown Asheville. We're gonna get ready to explore the city here. So hopefully we'll get some good footage of that. I'll take you along, and let's go. All right, guys. So one other thing I forgot to show you about the room is the bathroom. So gonna show you that here real quick. Get the nice big mirror, some nice lighting around it, and sink area right here. And then over here you got your shower, really nice shower, nice marble, decent size. So my brother, and yeah, that's it. That sums it up for our room here. Very nice room. I really like this the brick outlining they have here in the room. Very rustic looking there. And I'll try to get you some more footage of the hotel area. It's got a really nice like lobby area and stuff. But let's start heading out and get the day going and start exploring. Let's go. It's the lobby area. Grab your you want a drink out of there? You got frappuccinos. A little gift shop here. Okay. This is the lobby, check-in area. And then go down this way. Got the workstation area, the lounge. A lot of different seating. They even have a bar here, piano bar. So it's about 11 a.m. right now, so this really isn't open yet, but a really cool atmosphere here. Very rustic feel. Got some nice views of the trees and stuff out there. And then if you go out here, This is the courtyard area. A lot more seating out here too. So that's it. That's the tour of the Foundry Hotel here in downtown Asheville, North Carolina. Really nice hotel, but let's get going. All right, guys, so we are here in the Biltmore Village area of Asheville, North Carolina. This is kind of like the touristy, historic, kind of more upscale area of Asheville, North Carolina. It's about a 5-minute drive just outside of the downtown area of Asheville. It's a little bit more like the upscale boutique shops, a little bit more of the touristy side. It's also the area where the Biltmore estate is. It's a very famous estate mansion that was built a while back here in Asheville, North Carolina. So if we have time, we'll try to check that out as well. But I'm gonna show you a little bit of the Biltmore Village area. Really nice area here in Asheville. So let's have a look around. So in this town of Biltmore Village, you're going to see a lot of kind of like colonial style architecture here with some of the buildings. Like for instance, this building there, it's got a little bit of like a European type of feel to it. This building here, you can see, and there's some other buildings in the area here that have a very similar type of architecture to it. But let's keep exploring around the area here. Cigar bar. So Biltmore Village is also kind of like a bit of a shopping area of Asheville as well. So to the left of me, you'll have some of the more higher end upscale shops that you'll find in a lot of malls and outlet malls, things like that. Got the nice architecture to the buildings side as well. So yeah, we're just kind of strolling around here, just taking in the views, and then we may try to head over to the Biltmore estate and check that out in a little bit. Alright guys, so a couple little fun facts about the Biltmore Village area here is that this village was actually built for the estate workers of the Biltmore estate. It was such a huge property and mansion to keep up with that there's so many workers involved, and they built a whole village just for these workers back in the 19th century. And it has a very English colonial vibe to it, which is kind of like why you see the architecture that way. So a little bit of a history behind the Biltmore Village here of Asheville, North Carolina. But we're going to try to head over to the Biltmore estate now, so we'll see you there. What's up guys, so we're here in downtown Asheville, walking around the main downtown district with all the shops and restaurants. We're gonna go to a Indian restaurant called Chai Pani, located right in the downtown area. First thing we're gonna do before we do that is gonna go to a kind of like a food hall little indoor shopping area called Grove Arcade, which is right in the downtown area near the Indian restaurant. Gonna check that out. Supposedly they have some like little eateries and shops inside this building. It's supposed to be like some historic building, so we're gonna check that out, see what it's all about, and we'll bring you along. Guys, so we made it to the Grove Arcade. It's a little strip of building or shops, a little bit of restaurants and stuff in this little indoor mall type of looking area. It's a small little place, but it's kind of cool looking. It's a historic building, so I'll give you a little look around. And as you can see behind me, passing by some of the places right now. But yeah, let's have a little look around. They got some art galleries in here. It's a jewelry shop. You are gonna love seeing it. Some more antique galleries. More art shops here. Instrument store. Craft goods. Got a brewing company, Wedge Brewing Company. And it looks like this place is 2 stories, although the second story may be for the employees in their businesses, so it doesn't look like you can access the second story. But there's a couple different wings to this place, so this is one of the wings here where we came through. If you make a left, there's another little strip with some shops and places. Another art gallery there. Furniture store. Got ourselves a hat shop here. Floral store. Some looks like fake Christmas trees. Pastry and bakery shop. A yarn store. And got ourselves a bookstore. And then right outside the Grove Arcade marketplace, you got some outdoor vendors also selling some goods and stuff here too. Posters, just different handmade items, jewelry, craft goods. We've got some shops outside as well. All right, guys, so that sums up the little tour of the Grove Arcade. Just a small building right behind me there, with some shops, restaurants in there. Right on the outside, there's a lot of, it's like a big block, big square block. There's a lot of different craft vendors around there, so a pretty cool place if you're in the downtown area of Asheville to go check out. And now we're gonna go to a Indian restaurant called Chai Pani, which is right across. Let's go check that out and see what the food is like there. Pretty hungry. Chai Pani. Alright guys, so we tried to go to the Chai Pani restaurant, but there was a long wait. It was like a 45-minute wait. So we decided not to go there. But instead there's another place close by called Baba Nam. And this is like another Middle Eastern type of restaurant. I believe it's also maybe an Indian restaurant. But I'll show you what I ordered here. Actually, I'll show it to you right here. So we got a chicken shawarma special and a pita wrap, some different veggies. Looks like there's feta cheese on there as well. And then over here, we got what's called Israeli fries. So they're specially seasoned fries as a side dish here. And I'm gonna dig in it and let you know how it is. Hey guys, reporting to you live from Asheville, North Carolina, here with brother Alex. We're going to take you on a little brewery tour here today. We're going to go to a few different breweries. The first one is one that we're at right now called Green Man Brewery out here in downtown Asheville, North Carolina. We got ourselves a little flight here. So we're going to try, there's 4 different type of beers. This is their hoppy flight. So this is going to be all their kind of different IPA style beers. So this is what we're working with here. A couple different styles of IPAs, Truckster. I'm not sure really which is which one is hoppier than the other. They have these pre-selected, so you can't really like pick whichever ones you want. We're gonna give these a shot and let you know how they are. All right, so we're gonna go with the first one, the Truckster right here. Smooth, you know, for an IPA, it doesn't have a lot of hoppiness to it. I thought maybe it would have a little bit more. Being for like an IPA, it's actually pretty smooth. Yeah, it's like a light IPA for the Truckster. I'm gonna go with the this is the Nerd. It's called a Nerd Nectar. Right here, a little bit on the hazy end. This is like a hazy IPA. This one's definitely more hoppy than the Truckster. I think I like the Nerd Nectar a little bit better. It's definitely bitter, a little bit more stronger filling than the Truckster. That's the Nerd Nectar. So we've got the Wayfarer. It's this one right here, Wayfarer. It looks a little lighter. Wayfarer is also on the lighter end for an IPA. It's almost like it can taste a little bit of like a lager taste in it. So it's definitely a little smoother, not as hoppy for the Wayfarer. And we'll go with the last one here, the Rainmaker. This one's definitely on the stronger side. I think this one probably has the most alcohol content out of all of them. The Rainmaker can definitely has a little bit of an alcohol kick to it on the back end, a little bit more of a bitterness too. So if I had to go with my top one out of these 4, I'd probably go with either the Rainmaker or the Nerd Nectar. I think I'd go with the Rainmaker because I personally like the stronger, hoppier type of beers. That's my go-to. So for me, the Rainmaker is the winner for me. So I think it's Alex's turn to give these a go and see which one he likes the best.
It's good.
That was the
better, but it's good.
That was the Truckster.
Oh, this is sour.
Yeah, that's the hazy one right there.
Not a big fan of that one.
A little bit of a juicy hazy type of back end to it.
This is more of a lager.
Yeah, that's
sort of more of a
the
lager.
Wayfarer had a little bit of a lager back end, so it's a smoother IPA.
This one's good too, yeah.
The Rainmaker?
I'm gonna go with these 2 right here.
So
One's in the end.
the truckster and the rainmaker.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So the rainmaker also makes the top of the list for Alex, along with the truckster. I thought the truckster was really good as well. So there's the taste test for Alex there. Now we're gonna finish off this flight here, and then we'll move on to the next brewery. All right. What's up, guys? So we are at our second brewery for the day here. This is called Highwire Brewing Company, another brewery out of Asheville, North Carolina. It's a little bit further out from the downtown area, at least this location of their brewery. They have a few different ones, but we're at a really cool one here called Highwire Brewing Company. And this is like their seating area, as you can see right behind me. I'll show that to you in a second, but it's got a lot of really cool graffiti murals all around the area here. And we got ourselves a flight here, as you can see. So we got a couple IPAs and a couple lagers on this one here. This is called High Lager. This one is called Old North, which is also another lager. Then we got a double IPA right here.
That's a strong one.
Yeah, that's going to be the strongest one out of all of them. 9% alcohol by volume, I believe. And then this one's called High Pitch IPA, which is like their regular IPA. So we're going to give these a shot here. We'll start with the first one. This is going to be the High Lager right here. And it's pretty good for a lager. I'm not, lagers aren't really my favorite. But it's not bad for a lager. It's very smooth, very light. This is going to be the Old North Lager right here. And I gotta say, I think I like the High Lager better than the Old North one. This one was a little bit even more smooth and kind of bland, at least to me it was. So far it's the High Lager that's the winner, but we got two other ones to try here. These are going to be our IPAs, which are usually more of the ones that I like. So we're going to try the double high IPA, which is the strongest one out of all of them that we've ordered here. And this one's pretty good. I mean, not as strong as I thought it would be, considering it's a double IPA. Usually the double IPAs are going to be your strongest, most bitterest type of IPAs. This one's actually kind of smooth for double IPA. Still does have a little bit of a bitter, hoppy back end. You can taste a little bit of alcohol content in that as well, being that it's 9% alcohol. But still a good one though. We're gonna go with our last one here, the High Pitch IPA, which is kind of like their regular IPA. And I gotta say, I think this is my favorite one out of all of them, the High Pitch IPA. So this one here is the winner for me, and then Alex just has to do his taste test here, and he's gonna let us know what he thinks, what the winner is.
This is just your standard beer.
So that's the High Lager.
It has some good flavor to it.
The Old North Lager.
Yeah.
So out of the two lagers, you like the Old North?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's nice.
That's the double IPA.
It's like a Sam Adams.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it's a, which one? This one?
It's caramel, yeah. It's good.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it's a double IPA, considering that it's so smooth.
And this one, I have to say, this one does
The double IPA?
Yeah.
All right.
I like it, but it's good.
So Alex is the double IPA is the winner for Alex. All right, so we're gonna finish off this flight. I'll get you some footage of the surrounding area because there's some really cool graffiti murals. There's one here right next to us. But these are like those metal containers, those shipping containers. And basically they just created like a whole courtyard with those things surrounding the courtyard. And there's graffiti murals that are done all around it. This area here is called the River Arts District, of the Asheville, North Carolina. It's kind of like their art district. So there's a lot of like painting and pottery type of art studios right around here. So kind of a cool area. They do have some like little shops and restaurants too. But I'll show you the Highwire Brewing Company area here that you can check out and see if it's somewhere you might want to go to. Alright guys, so we are at our third brewery for the night tonight here in Asheville, North Carolina. This is called the New Belgium Brewing Company. It's a very popular brewery. They sell them at a lot of places all around the US. So it's a huge brewery. This is probably the brewery that probably produces the most beer out of all the ones that we've been to so far. And so we got ourselves another flight at this brewery. So I'm going to show you what we got here. So starting with this one here, this is their regular IPA. This is their hazy IPA. This one here is their Imperial IPA. And then this one is called the Hop Raider IPA. Being that they're so popular, I've actually tried some of their beers before back in Florida. A lot of gas stations, a lot of restaurants, a lot of grocery stores carry their beer. Really popular one is called the Fat Tire, which is the lager. It's not part of the ones that we ordered. I didn't order it because I've tried it before. They actually have pre-selected flights, so you can't really select which beers you want. They're already pre-selected out of different ones that you can choose from. So they got their IPA flight. So these are all IPAs. We're going to dive into this, try them out, and see which one we like the best. And then I'll show you a little bit of what the brewery looks like, the atmosphere here. So let's do it. And I'm going to dive into this right now. Let's start with the number one, which is their regular IPA. And this one's very good. Tastes, like a standard IPA. It's got that little bit of a bitterness to it. The alcohol content's like perfect right in the middle. Not too little, not too much. Let's go with the hazy one here. This one's a little bit stronger, a little bit. I think it has a little bit more alcohol content, a little bit more of like a juicy, citrusy taste to it, but still very good. I've actually had that one before, only in a bottle though. It tastes a lot better out of the draft, how they pour it here at the brewery. Let's go with our next one. This is the Imperial IPA. So I'm guessing this one's going to have more alcohol taste to it. And yeah, you can definitely taste more alcohol in this one. It's still very good though. It's not overpowering. It still has that hoppy taste to it as well. So they did a good job of kind of balancing that out. And then we got the last one right here, which is the Hop, I believe it's called Hop Ranger. This one's very good as well. So they're actually all really good. It's kind of hard to tell which one I like the best, but I think I'm gonna have to go with I think this is the best one. This is their regular IPA. It's my favorite one out of all of them. But I have to say they are all really good. And then it's time for Alex to do a little taste test and be the judge here, see which one he likes.
All right, so I already know what these three taste like. I have a feeling that the regular IPA is going to be your best bet. I'd go with that. This one I have not tried yet.
So that's the regular IPA, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one.
Have you tried all of them yet, though?
I've tried all these before, except for this one.
Really?
Yeah.
So the beer master Alex here, he's tried a lot of these before back because this is a very popular brewery, so they sell a lot of these beers all around the U.S. So we'll try the other ones out because they taste a little bit different when you get out of a draft. So you might think a little differently.
They're all good, but it's got to be between the Imperial and the regular, for me at least. So.
All right. Okay, so Alex says the Imperial and the regular IPA are his two favorite ones out of the bunch that we have ordered. And I said that the regular IPA was also my favorite one. So looks like that one's going to be the winner out of these IPA beers that we've tried here at New Belgium. And this is actually a really cool atmosphere here. If you look behind me, you have a really cool scenic view of a lake that their brewery is on. This is their outdoor area here, right behind me. They got a band playing back there as well. So really cool atmosphere. I give this a 10 out of 10 on the atmosphere.